Yo, what's good, fight fans? Welcome back to Ring Ruler, the channel where we break down the most electrifying moments in boxing, delivering the punches, the drama, and the heart-pounding action straight to your screen. If you're new here, make sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a knockout video. Today, we're stepping into the ring for a masterclass performance that showcases one of the greatest boxers of our time, Terence "Bud" Crawford from the USA, as he faces off against the tough, undefeated Russian, Andrei Klimov, in a lightweight showdown that had fans buzzing. This is Boxing Clinic, Terence Crawford vs Andrei Klimov fight highlights, and trust me, you're in for a treat. So, grab your gloves, settle in, and let's break down this epic clash that proves why Crawford is a legend in the making. Picture this, October 5, 2013, at the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. The atmosphere is electric, the crowd is roaring, and the stakes are sky high. Terence Crawford, a rising star from Omaha, Nebraska, is stepping into the ring with a record of 21-0, 16 of those wins by knockout. This guy's got speed, power, and a ring IQ that's off the charts. Across from him stands Andrei Klimov, a Russian fighter with a perfect 16-0 record, known for his slick movement and durability. Klimov's no slouch, he's got that Eastern European grit, trained to go the distance and frustrate opponents with his elusive style. The question on everyone's mind, can Klimov's defense hold up against Crawford's relentless precision? Or will Crawford put on a clinic and show the world why he's destined for greatness? Let's dive into the action and find out. Round 1 kicks off, and right away, you can feel the tension. Crawford, fighting out of his orthodox stance, is stalking Klimov like a predator. He's got that calm, calculated demeanor, eyes locked on his opponent, measuring every step. Klimov, on the other hand, is bouncing on his toes, using his footwork to keep distance, trying to avoid getting trapped against the ropes. Crawford throws a sharp jab to the body, testing Klimov's guard, and you can see he's already trying to break down the Russian's defense. Klimov fires back with a quick 1-2 combination, but Crawford slips it effortlessly, bobbing his head like he's dancing to his own rhythm. The crowd's already buzzing because they know they're watching something special. Crawford lands a clean left hook to Klimov's head just before the bell, and you can tell, Bud's setting the tone early. As we move into round 2, Crawford's starting to turn up the heat. He's cutting off the ring, forcing Klimov to move in predictable patterns. This is where Crawford's genius shines. He's not just throwing punches, he's reading his opponent like an open book. Klimov tries to counter with a flurry of punches, but Crawford's defense is airtight. He's parrying shots, slipping jabs, and making Klimov miss by inches. Then, boom. Crawford lands a vicious right hand to Klimov's midsection, and you can see the Russian wince. That body shot was a statement, Crawford's saying, "You're not going anywhere, and I'm coming for you." The crowd at the Amway Center is on their feet, and here at Ring Ruler, we're loving every second of this breakdown. By round 3, it's clear Crawford's in control. He's mixing up his attack, going from body to head, keeping Klimov guessing. Klimov's trying to stay composed, but you can see the frustration building. He lands a couple of jabs, but they lack the snap to keep Crawford at bay. Bud's footwork is a thing of beauty, smooth, precise, always in position to strike or defend. He throws a double jab followed by a straight right that catches Klimov clean on the chin. Klimov's legs stiffen for a split second, and the crowd erupts. That's the kind of shot that makes you realize why Crawford's knockout ratio is no joke. But Klimov's tough, he shakes it off and keeps moving, trying to survive this early storm. Let's talk about what makes Terence Crawford so special, because this fight is a perfect example of his brilliance. The man's a switch hitter, comfortable in both orthodox and southpaw stances, and he uses that versatility to confuse opponents. In round 4, we see him switch to southpaw, and it's like flipping a switch. Klimov's rhythm is completely thrown off. Crawford's now leading with his right jab, peppering Klimov's face, and then he lands a slick left uppercut that snaps Klimov's head back. It's not just the power, it's the timing. Crawford's punches are like a sniper's shots, every one counts. Klimov tries to clinch to slow things down, but Crawford's too smart for that. He pushes Klimov off and lands a quick combination before the bell. Ring Ruler fans, are you seeing this? This is why we call him a surgeon in the ring. As the fight progresses into the middle rounds, Crawford's dominance becomes undeniable. Round 5 is where he really starts to pick Klimov apart. He's landing 3 punch combinations, jab, cross, hook, like it's a sparring session. Klimov's defense, which looked so solid early on, is starting to crack. Crawford's body work is paying dividends, slowing Klimov down, making his footwork less effective. You can see Klimov breathing heavier, his movements getting sluggish. Crawford smells blood and starts pressing forward, not recklessly, but with that controlled aggression that makes him so dangerous. A left hook to the liver in round 6 has Klimov grimacing, and the crowd's chanting "Bud, Bud, Bud." This is the kind of performance that makes you a fan for life, and here at Ring Ruler, we're eating it up. Now, Klimov's no quitter. In round 7, he digs deep and tries to mount a comeback. He lands a solid right hand that catches Crawford off guard, and for a moment, it looks like the Russian's got some fight left in him. But Crawford's composure is unreal. He absorbs the shot, resets, and goes right back to work. He's like a chess grandmaster, always 2 moves ahead. By round 8, Crawford's back in the driver's seat, landing crisp counters and making Klimov pay for every mistake. A beautiful check hook catches Klimov coming in, and you can see the confidence draining from the Russian's face. This isn't just a fight, it's a clinic, and Terence Crawford is the professor. As we head into the later rounds, the story's written on the wall. Klimov's game, but he's outclassed. Crawford's relentless pressure, combined with his ability to switch stances and angles, is just too much. In round 9, Crawford lands a devastating 1-2 that rocks Klimov, and for a second, it looks like the fight might end. Klimov stumbles but stays upright, showing the heart of a warrior. The crowd's going wild, and here at Ring Ruler, we're screaming at our screens. Crawford's not rushing for the knockout, though. He's patient, picking his shots, breaking Klimov down systematically. By round 10, Klimov's just trying to survive, while Crawford's putting on a show, landing flashy combinations and even taunting a bit with that trademark Omaha swagger. The final bell rings, and it's clear who's won this one. The judges' scorecards come in, and it's a unanimous decision for Terence Crawford, with scores of 100 to 90 across the board. Klimov fought valiantly, but he was no match for Crawford's skill, speed, and ring generalship. This fight was a statement to the lightweight division and the boxing world. Terence Crawford is here to stay, and he's coming for the top. The Amway Center crowd gives both fighters a standing ovation, and we're doing the same here at Ring Ruler. What a performance. Let's take a moment to appreciate what we just witnessed. Terence Crawford didn't just win a fight, he put on a boxing clinic. His ability to adapt, control the pace, and dismantle an undefeated opponent like Andrei Klimov showed why he's one of the best in the game. This fight was a stepping stone in Crawford's journey to becoming a multi-division world champion, and moments like these are why we love breaking down these battles on Ring Ruler. Klimov, to his credit, showed heart and durability, but he ran into a buzzsaw that night in Orlando. So, what's next for Terence Crawford after this 2013 masterclass? Well, we all know the story: titles in multiple weight classes, undisputed glory, and a legacy as one of boxing's all-time greats. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. If you loved this breakdown, make sure to check out our other fight highlight videos on Ring Ruler, where we dive into the biggest moments in boxing history. Drop a comment below and let us know what you thought of Crawford's performance. Did he impress you, or did you think Klimov had a chance? And hey, what other fights do you want us to cover? We're all ears. Before you go, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. It helps us keep bringing you the best boxing content on YouTube. Subscribe to Ring Ruler and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. We've got more breakdowns, highlights, and exclusive content coming your way, so stay locked in. Share this video with your fellow fight fans, and let's keep the boxing community growing. Until next time, keep your hands up, your chin down, and stay tuned to Ring Ruler for all things boxing. Peace out.